Yeah, we are live. Whoa.
This is really trippy because
There's so many cameras
If only
around
you
us.
can see what we see.
I don't know where to look, but
There's one.
if
There's
you
so
go
many devices.
on any one of our phones or any one of our Instagram accounts, you'll see the same thing. So don't worry, you're
hell
not missing
yeah.
out. But this is crazy for me because I've been fans of these two for a long time, following them on Instagram, and now we're all meeting for the first time
In the flesh.
together
Yeah.
on
In the flesh.
Instagram, on Instagram Live,
We're-
talking to each other, looking that way.
And we're also on YouTube and Facebook.
That's true.
We're like streaming all over the world. I actually met both Leo and Spencer through the IG, and this is the first time y'all are meeting in
Yeah, so this is our first time.
But I
meeting.
feel like I know him.
Yeah, same. I
think-
know.
That's the cool thing about social media, that it can bring people together
Yeah.
Hell
and
yeah.
and kind of make you feel like you already know people. So
I feel like this group is millennial horns. You know what I mean?
Whoa!
Millennial horns. It just
isn't
kinda,
that is that
Aw,
not a
damn.
thing already?
I don't know.
That deserves a yes, dude.
Because we all found each other through the internet and just, I don't know, through
Yeah.
putting our personalities and music out there and Gravitating.
Introducing the millennial.
That's true.
Huh.
The other awesome thing to me about it is that we're all East Coast based, like pretty much around the New York area, and I don't know, it says something about what's happening out here, which I think is really cool, which is that there's a lot of just outspoken creatives,
Yeah.
yeah.
coming together, which I'm a big fan of the community and spotlighting it, which is like what this party that I've been hosting is all about.
Yeah, y'all. Spencer is hosting a dope party for all of you New Yorkers. Actually, you guys should just like fly in too if you're not.
Actually, these two guys are performing at the party this Friday.
Oh
Very
my
true, very
God.
true.
I found that out via Leo's
Spoiler alert.
comment on your post.
So crazy.
Yeah, so
Friday.
So Friday,
come out.
9 p.m. at the Freehold. It's a free party.
You can see us in the flesh.
It happens every last Friday of every month.
Dope.
And for the first time, we're going to be together at the party, performing, playing, jamming. But it's not just about seeing us. It's about coming and having a good time. And it's free.
Dope.
You know?
Yeah,
And
it's
if
in-
you live in Australia, you can still make it. You have to buy a ticket like right now.
Yeah, like right now.
Or London.
There might be some people who just
Or-
about do that. Yeah. So they're gonna be like someone who's
possible.
gonna show up and be like, I'm from Australia.
But I know Leo was just in London. So for those of you who just
True.
are now here from London, fans of Leo, get on a plane.
Where are you guys tuned in from? Who are we? But
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
tell us, give us those hearts, y'all.
I'm gonna go like.
we're,
All right, yeah, let's
I'm gonna like wave
let's
to
look at our
everybody.
individual.
So
Hey,
many
what's
people.
up, people?
We need another camera.
Someone said they
rolling
all have
and
such
just the
great hair.
bizarreness of
Okay,
this.
yes.
Oh, we all
Very
have such
true.
great hair.
We are hair people.
I'm
We are hair
trying-
people.
We should
I'm
talk
trying-
about that.
We hair.
Let's-
We don't just care, we hair.
I'm trying to find the comments.
We out here.
On,
We out hair.
We out here. Should we like play them a thing? A
Yeah.
song? Do you guys want to hear a song? Or do you just like to look at our
Hair.
header? Are we live on all the channels?
Yeah.
Cool. So guys, we just literally got together 30 minutes ago and we're figuring out what to play live. And so then we learned one of Spencer's songs and figured we'd do the acoustic version
Yeah.
for y'all.
Yeah. Also, ironically, this song is about how sometimes social media can be a little overwhelming, a little distracting, which I think we can all agree.
Dude.
It's really important to take little breaks, I think.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about that after we play the song. I think that's like a
yeah,
really
that's
good
like
topic.
super,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's so crazy because it's like that's how we met. We love it.
Right.
We appreciate social media,
Right.
but it certainly can be overwhelming, distracting all the time. So yeah.
Yeah.
A love-hate thing.
Nice.
Love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. Let's do it.
Okay. Are we gonna get a little beat or?
Oh, we could
Or should we
I'll
just
bring
jam?
it. I'll bring it in. I might like DJ style bring it in.
That's dope.
Because I think I have the BPM. You guys can't see that we also have an iPad and computer set up. So we're like reading about 5 different screens right now. And there's cats on YouTube from California, Scotland, Kansas City, Argentina, Columbus, Ohio. Really awesome. And people are getting impatient and they're saying play something.
All right.
Wow.
You guys don't like
okay.
just staring at our hair? I mean, it's, you know. All right.
Yeah, well, we do like to play with our hair.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing that like we all do.
Yeah, just
as
casual.
first time friends, like we also have that in common.
We started talking about that really quickly.
I feel like the length of our hair is like perfectly in line. You know what I
That
mean?
too.
It's like
That too.
Yeah, it's an evolution.
Yeah.
this is just 3 versions of the same person. Actually,
As you guys can see, we've all hit it up quite quickly. Hit it
Yeah.
off.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Did someone just hit you up called hairdo?
No, that's Matt Doe.
Matt Doe.
But
Kind of
his,
far from it.
I never really put the E on the end of his name in my phone book, so it's actually just Matt Dew.
Wait, how incredible would it be if, like, in this moment, your like hairdresser just texted?
That would be
That would
incredible.
be great. Yeah.
What does Matt do?
Maybe.
Matt, he's a trumpet player in Too Many Zoos.
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
also do hair?
Dope.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Does Matt Doe do the do?
He actually has cut his own hair. I mean,
Nice.
just really does a buzz cut like once or twice a year, but he does a good job at that.
Nice.
So he does do hair.
Well, there we go. Let's do
So
it, guys.
yeah, in honor of social media, we're gonna play a song of mine called "Just Wanna Dance," all about how much it kind of sucks.
We just learned this. Okay.
So,
So should I count us off or?
Yeah, do I start? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm super fucking superficial, caught up with nothing at all. I'm getting tired of all the artificial. I don't wanna do this anymore. Everybody always obsessing about what everybody think about them, but I don't wanna be like them. Hey, I just wanna dance, dance, don't wanna think about nothing. Just keep the stereo pumping and dance. I just wanna dance, dance, don't wanna think about nothing. Just put on something that's pumping and dance. Sometimes I'm such a social media whore. I get caught up in the noise. I don't know who or what I'm doing it for. Sometimes I forget it's a choice. Yeah, hey. Everybody always obsessing about what everybody think about them, but I don't wanna be like them.
nice. We all kind of
That was fun.
communicated well.
I don't get to play with other horns often enough, and you guys are amazing.
That was
so
what's
thank
up.
you very
Oh,
much.
yeah, that was
People are
fun.
asking when the tour is.
Oh well,
You
it's
tell
starting right now.
You're the one going on
actually.
tour.
I am going. I'm
Yeah.
going on tour. Starting in a couple weeks, hitting Boston and headed. Oh, I'm so bad at my dates. I like literally have to look at my website, but I am going
She's
out.
going on tour,
I have a new
everybody.
album. Leo, are you back for a second? Are you going back
I'm
out?
back for a
What's up?
second. The next tour I'm doing is with Moonhooch.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
it starts April 14th.
Amazing.
So
Are you-
got a little time?
Solo or
Oh, it's with Too Many Zoos.
Too Many Zoos.
So it's with Too Many Zoos and
Co-headline.
co-headline.
Dope.
So that's gonna be a fun tour.
How long is it?
It's like really short. It's like a week or something. Like,
Cool.
maybe a little longer.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of both.
Yeah.
I've seen
Which is awesome.
Too Many Zoos and Moonhooch
Yes.
in the subway and was like, yo, awesome band in the subway, come here now. I was one of those guys.
Hell yeah.
And
So-
I went to, let's see, Mike Wilbur and I met in high school at Allstate Band, saxophonist in Moonhooch, and then reconnected recently, did an epic jam. He is
Sick.
awesome. You guys are real good, bud.
Yeah.
It's my
amazing.
homeboy. Yeah.
And what about you? You got the New York
Yes, so I have a
residency?
residency in New York that is like taking up all my time, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. So this residency happens the last Friday of every month. These two are playing on Friday.
Hell yeah.
I've got this amazing aerial duo also for the first time, swinging from the ceilings.
What? Wait,
Yeah,
how
it's-
do they have to like set up specifically?
Yeah, we had to install
Oh
what
my
is called a lira,
a
which
lira?
which I've always just called the hula hoop.
That's such
You know
a
what I
pretty
mean?
name, lira.
The lira.
That's really good.
I've learned a lot of things creating this party that I never thought I would learn, and this party too was just like an idea as a way to like, make a concert a little more exciting.
Yeah.
And so we've got fire dancers, aerialists, contortionists, people dressed up in costume. I mean, it's just a party. It's super fun.
Lira.
A lira.
You all heard it first.
But I'm doing some summer festivals. I am doing the Hangout Festival in Alabama,
Yes.
which is like basically Coachella, but same lineup, same idea, but on the beach. It's so cool. It's so
Dope.
cool. So yeah, I'm planning on hanging out that weekend and enjoying myself. And doing some Pride festivals, which I'm excited about.
Nice.
Yeah, those are always really, really fun.
It's nice.
I'd love to
Yeah.
hear your guys' thoughts on. I'm like moving my head because
Yeah.
I'm checking comments.
I know there's
But
so
I'd love
many.
to hear your guys' thoughts on social media, just because like I recently felt super burnt out from
Yeah, you
social
took a break.
media. Yeah, so my boyfriend whisked me away to the Dominican Republic, which was like the greatest until I crashed the bike, but we're okay. No, it was a great trip, but it was I don't know, how do you deal with like, it's a kind of bizarre thing for me when people sometimes meet me and it's like it's flattering because they're like, oh, I know you, but then I don't know them. But then it's like, but we're having these conversations in these DMs,
Yeah,
and I
like,
love
based on what you've done.
and I love
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
so I want to have the human interaction. But I'm sure you guys get this a lot, right? Where it's like a lot of interaction online. A lot of people know you when you're out on the road, and like, how do you balance healthy social media-ing? Is there such
Yeah.
thing?
Well, wow. I don't know. The thing is, like, I try my best to like stay like focused. Like that's my biggest issue is that like I don't think like I think like you can control how much social media affects you,
Yeah.
and like it's really important to like not look at the petty stuff and just kind of like trolly stuff. Like that's the biggest issue for me is just like when people are just like insulting and like saying something about you as if like you're not there and it's literally like in your comment section.
Right.
It's like that's like the hardest thing for me to deal with, and like just like when I don't know, like someone asks a question like, oh, what kind of reeds do you use or something, and I just answer it, and they're like, what kind of mouthpiece do you use? What kind of blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
on demand.
and it's like at
Leo
first,
on demand.
like there's all these people that are like, why didn't you answer my question? Why didn't you answer my question? But then it's like because I know that that's not the last question, It's only the first question.
Oh,
Which
man,
I'm going to
that's
interrupt
funny.
you for a moment and just say that someone is asking how he can contact Leo. There you go. Right
Instagram.
now. Right, and they want to get you to sing.
Wow. Good
there
luck
he
with
said,
that.
He said,
Good luck.
Okay, but go on. I interrupt you.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, what was I saying?
You were saying people, you're like on demand. People were asking
Oh yeah, it's
questions
just
and
like,
ask more
cause like
questions.
there's always things at first with like people like contact me individually like on social media that like I was like, oh, like I should just answer all these questions, but then there's like these moments where I'm like I could literally just answer questions all day long,
Right.
and then I wouldn't play saxophone anymore, and then people wouldn't send me messages asking questions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's these things I get in my head where I'm like,
yeah.
whoa, I can't just explain this to everybody, but like I can't really spend my time answering questions because like I need to make music so that like people will be fans of me still, and
That's a really interesting struggle and very
you know what I
very
mean?
different
Like
than my own.
yeah, like especially with the Facebook, like I never go on Facebook, and part of that's just because like I don't really do Facebook as much anymore. I'm just more of an Instagrammer at this point. It's just my favorite platform for looking at things and etc. It's just like faster. I just like looking at just a ton of pictures and just clicking on them. Like,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
just what I'm into. And like a lot of times people be like, I seen your Facebook thing, or it's comments, you know, why don't you like, you never talk to your fans, you never comment, and it's like, yeah, like a lot of times the people that do that are big artists aren't actually doing it themselves.
Right.
Like at least I am doing what I do, which is like answering a few questions here and there, like when it works out and I have a second to really just like sit down and answer questions. You know, there's just like a lot of people that don't even do that.
It's not. Yeah. At least we're all holding our phones and gramming. Because it's true. There's some artists that it's like it's
They're not-
from their voice.
Totally.
Yeah. So I guess just I don't know, being honest about like just explaining even that, just being like, hey, like I don't answer every email or message or whatever because I can't just do that all day.
That's been something on my mind recently too, like how to balance the time management.
That's my issue.
Yeah, like how
Totally.
do you? It's because there is a real thing of like burnout of also for me like just looking at screens, you know,
Yeah.
and then but my love is just performing and getting to do this and
Yeah.
just you know. But then such a crucial part of what we do too is like we have to do answer emails on the business side and you know.
I try to like block out specific times where I'm going to like be on social media and do like an hour of social media, but it's hard because you know you'll get a notification and then you just feel pressured to like check it out, and then you end up like you know 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, and suddenly you're just like, oh man, I just wasted all this time and I forgot to just like be outside or like be in the moment. So yeah, I feel like I'm like struggling with the time management a little bit of social media, but I think it's a beautiful thing because if it wasn't for social media, we wouldn't have met.
That's very true.
We wouldn't have connected, and man, it is so crazy to me. I think daily someone tells me about somebody or I discover somebody that has over 1 million followers. I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the world is amazing. You know, everybody is like got their own little audience and whatever, but it's just amazing how many people are connecting on social media and how there are these people who have millions of followers that you've never heard of.
Right, and and also I got that's awesome. I got a message recently from a fan who had heard one of my songs, "Feels Like Home," and she said she wrote this beautiful DM, and she was like, "We were in the car with my boyfriend. He's playing the song. Like he knows it's one of my favorites, and then he proposed right after. So could we use your song as our first dance?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was just like
That's
crying.
amazing.
It's you know, but those I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Didn't get to hear those stories.
Yeah, we have to thank social media. It's just a personal struggle.
It's
You
a
know, whether
personal
it's
struggle.
the feeling you get when someone comments negatively and like dealing with that or just the time.
Right.
The time. There's only so much time in a day, and if you're always on your phone, it's crazy. I'm just trying not to wake up and look at it. That's the
As someone's saying, I'm going to read a few comments here. I much prefer a few heartfelt personal responses to questions than a hired social media maven. Thanks to all of you for every response. I've had a few and they're much appreciated but never expected. And someone actually brought up a great question here. How do you keep motivated and creative with all of your music? Love you all. That's a good one.
The good thing is like for me, my like personal my personal stuff that I create, like the EP that I have out, Sackstar. I'm working on Sackstar 2 currently.
Yes.
That to me just like keeps me going because like really like Too Many Zoos is my day job and like we're constantly touring and working on music. So it's like anytime I do my own stuff, like it's so empowering to have all the control and be like, I'll do whatever I want. I'll release it whenever I want. There's something kind of incredible about taking my own solo career kind of chill in that way, just because I really feel confident in everything I release. And like I know that I have to do all this stuff with Too Many Zoos. I have so many deadlines and managers and agents and publicists, people to talk to. I'm just doing it completely myself on my own time for my own project and funding it, through doing Too Many Zoos. So for me, just like my solo project is a way for me to just be totally creative, and the fact that I have a job that I can support myself with Too Many Zoos makes it so that I can have that kind of cushion.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I mean, it's like why I went solo is to have like the creative freedom. But I also try to force myself into creative situations as often as possible. So I try to put myself in the studio like as many times a week as possible.
Nice.
And forcing yourself to create, I think, is it's a muscle that you have to like constantly work. And I step away from that when I perform live, and I also like search for as many opportunities to play live because I get inspired from that. So it's just a balance between like constantly playing live and then constantly being in the studio to like examine that inspiration and like let it flow. And I think that's, I don't know, my music it's like always changing because I'm always just like making music based on how I feel, and I'm inspired by like so many different things constantly. So it's writing every day really is like
awesome.
What helps.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be, practicing every day, was the main thing, and now it's writing every day. And there's practicing in that.
I've been trying to get more into that too. Yeah, I think creativity is this amazing thing to me where sometimes I'm in a session, I feel like I have no more energy, and then it's like, you only have 30 more minutes, and boom, there's just something,
Yeah,
So I feel like
totally.
I feel it when there's a deadline, and then sometimes it takes me stepping away and like taking other things in, whether it's reading something or watching something funny on YouTube or watching dance or something to kind of get a little more perspective.
Yeah.
And then something will come at some point.
Totally.
That's what's up.
Totally.
Oh, my sister is saying, Leo, please tell Grace she needs to watch more anime.
You need to watch more anime. I guess I'm the spokesperson for that.
Are you an anime person?
Yeah, I mean, like, not like. I don't want to say I am and like offend people that are way more into anime than I am, but I like anime.
That's awesome. I get that vibe from also your fashion sense.
Yes. Well,
I mean, not just because you're wearing anime.
Yeah, I'm also
Not 'cause
wearing
you walked
the
through
Dragon
the
Ball
door
Z
with-
shirt.
That's
also.
dope. I also get that I have Dragon Ball Z hair. Like people. Like,
Yes,
give me that
you're
a
Super
lot.
Saiyan.
Yeah.
You're just constantly Super Saiyan. It's
Yeah.
not fair.
But no, but have you seen the I Love Robots thing on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
Anybody, have you yet?
No.
The
I Love
first
Robots?
episode.
Okay.
It's not like specific. It's cool though. It's anime. It's its own thing. It's
Hey,
dope.
Did we? Not to interrupt you. I just noticed someone was saying. I think somebody just tipped us on YouTube, and I did miss it. Someone just said that we missed both donations. Well,
You can
friends,
do
we're
that?
gonna be divvying up your YouTube tips afterwards. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I didn't even know you
I
could do
think
that.
you can do some super fan tipping on the YouTube.
Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah.
And the person that tipped.
You have to run soon. So how should we?
Oh, I mean,
Right?
I can. Let me 1 second.
Oh.
Let me just check my
I was
phone.
gonna say, should
'cause
we play?
I don't know if I have to
I think it's
necessarily.
pausing at the moment.
Is it pausing?
Yeah. Let's see.
What
Is it possible to get louder? Do you mean our talking or our playing? Maybe they're talking about it. She didn't answer. We just want you to read the tip notes. I don't know how to do that.
That's so nice.
I can send you the
know.
tip notes.
What? Pasha's checking. Pasha's behind y'all. He's helping us with the technical side of things.
Well, I'm just really excited to jam on Friday.
Right? It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very excited to jam on Friday.
Me too.
How many people are out there from New York?
Yeah, we have any New Yorkers in the house? Send some hearts.
Yeah.
Or comment in.
I hope if you're in New York, you come on Friday, because we're gonna be jamming.
Yes. And that's coming
I have
up
a
soon.
glorious outfit picked out, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I have
so-
a. That's great because I have a vision of you appearing like for the first time in the middle of the room on a block with a spotlight.
Perfect.
That's great. Yeah.
That's what's up. Wow, I never realized how much coordination it takes to like
Well,
when there's other people here. Like people are now writing in caps.
Grace
They're
is
getting like heated.
currently Facebooking, YouTubing,
Yeah,
and
guys,
Instagramming
I
over
have.
here.
This is some. I'm gonna just say it. There's some skills. Oh, someone. Okay.
This
here
is
we go.
dedication. This is how much
messages.
she
Two
loves
messages.
you.
Hey Leo, how about signing my CD? I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Also been said to mention the Twitter crew.
Yeah, there's like a whole Twitter crew that are like, they're like my super fans and they want me to join their like little group. But I'm like,
He's really excited.
it's just like a lot, okay? Twitter, I think it's like 5 people. They got together and they all are on this like group chat together. And
There you go. He mentioned it.
Wait, before everyone leaves, we should do this giveaway thing.
Oh yes.
yeah,
We have so there was an idea that we were initially going to take a Polaroid together and we're going to sign it, and we have a special giveaway that we're going to do online, which we'll post, which is basically like you like share a couple things and then you get entered in to win this prize. And it's really simple. But then we found out that we have no more Polaroid film, but we have chips. We don't have the fish,
Listen,
but we have
I'm
chips.
telling you.
sorry,
this.
I dropped the marker. And we
Leo
have
is
a
holding the
marker.
chips, and we figured we were gonna sign it and then send it to somebody. Do you guys think that's cool? Can we see some hearts?
We're gonna get
What-
3
so many
ones.
signatures.
We're gonna get
It's like
3
sample.
bags
Oh,
of
oh,
chips,
No,
Just
is that not
ignore
something?
that.
and we're
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
sign
it does
it.
say
I think mine.
We're getting slow hearts. Do you think? I mean, I think that's
So
freaking
I just
cool.
put up on the screen the link for the contest.
Okay, so you
She
guys
just
can
wants
see
to thank.
on the
She
screen.
loves you. We
Also,
all
I mean,
love
these
you.
are very good chips. I gotta say, I personally recommend them. The hummus is nice, a nice snack.
When you buy it.
This is
to go
not
with
an.
the chips.
This is not an ad.
Yeah, hummus does not come with chips. Separately.
Sold separately.
Sold separately.
Okay, we're getting some heck yeah. People are excited. We're getting some hearts about the
Alright,
trip.
Ryan
the
Boots
chips.
wants the chips.
Sign all the chips.
See, that
You
was
mean, like,
actually
open
what
it
Spencer
up?
thought originally, was they were gonna sign all the individual chips.
He looked at us and he was like, so, and I'm like, wait, that sounds
Yeah,
cool.
we can't guarantee that it'll arrive intact.
Only
Or
20
fresh.
calories per signature.
Yeah,
10,
but
10
we can
calories.
take a Polaroid on Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell you what, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign these chips. We'll sign Polaroids, and then we're gonna ship out to 3 winners. And you can go on YouTube and on Facebook. There's the link on the screen, and you literally go to that link and you enter in the giveaway, and you could win signed chips by all of us. And we're gonna throw in another gift too to the cats who
And the
win.
Polaroid
Yes.
that we take on Friday.
Yes.
But the
And-
chips are cool too.
Hell yeah. So go do it, and then you can also experience some Simply Naked chips.
Hell yeah.
Alright, we already got 6 entries.
6 entries! That's
Wow.
so cool!
Oh, there's
Wait,
not
go do it, go do it. I mean, how
This
do
is the most high-tech thing.
how do Instagram people do it?
So you can just read out the link.
Okay, so the
Oh.
link is
Oh.
bit.ly/signed chips.
bit.ly/signed chips. If you want these signed chips.
This is the most exciting thing you could
Bit.ly
possibly
/signed chips.
This has to be the best part of your Friday night. Wait, I mean Wednesday night.
But it'd also be great
Wow.
Friday. When you get the
2
chips.
days ahead, like
You're
you're just geared towards the show, really excited.
This is true.
yeah.
I am. And,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't always get to play with. I don't always get to play with other horns. I've been out there. I've been touring, actually just performing with track a lot of the time. So have the horns is like so much fun. But yeah, the last couple tours I did, I just went out with the backing track and my trumpet,
Wow.
and I did everything myself. I set it up, packed it up, sold my merch,
Dude, you're just
That's awesome.
yourself?
all myself.
Did you drive yourself too?
Well, because it was just me, it was like cheaper to just like fly and stay at like friends' places.
How is the feeling
Yeah.
of doing all of that solo?
I love it because I'm pursuing my dream. This is my passion. This is my music. It's my solo project. It's like I'll do anything for it. So
Yeah.
it all feels worth it. I also I feel like that's the time away from the studio that I really need. So I like cherish that that solitude is great for me. I think it's really healthy, and like I'm able to just like reflect a lot and learn a lot about the show. And actually, I change my show constantly every single night, learning about like what was reacting best track wise to like the audience and stuff like that.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's great. And to be honest, there's actually still not that much time alone because I was really close with the headlining band, and I was just with them all the time. Whenever I would get to the city, you get to the venue, and you're with the crew and whatnot. So it's just that traveling moment and like maybe breakfast that you're like solo, which actually is like very nice. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Solitude.
Yeah, I think it's good, and I think as like any musician like can appreciate solitude because that's like how you mostly perfect your craft. So.
That I feel like having that space is really important.
Yeah, so I appreciate the solo tour, and I think it also makes the most sense, as an emerging artist, like financially. So I've like made the strongest set that I can as a total solo performer, and it feels good. Like it feels natural, because I'm like incorporating dance and singing and trumpet playing and just trying to like use my whole body.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel like the people are missing anything. I'm giving them everything. So, and I'm working as hard as I can to entertain them, making sure they're like smiling and having a good time and singing if possible.
How do you guys critique your shows? Do you like film it and watch it? Do you have a process for
I was filming my shows.
Nice.
Yeah, I put a GoPro at the front of the house.
Oh, word.
And then I would watch my show and be like, what, this song, switch this around, maybe shorten this section, add an intro here. So that's super helpful. And then I don't know, I like overthink it a lot too, and just replay the show in my head and like think about that all the time. So yeah, like this next show on Friday, you know what I mean? It's
Constantly critiquing.
yeah, like I'm trying a bunch of new stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I was at your show, you crowd surfed on a pink flamingo.
Yes.
With the trumpet in his
Yes.
hand. I was like, dear God.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was great, and to be honest,
That was bold.
it was a totally like pragmatic decision. I was just like, what's gonna be an easier way to crowd surf? Because like just going in with my body is like, there's a lot of like potential things that could happen. The wires, on my
Right.
wireless, like the clothes, like so, and just like me like being like flimsy, So I was
Right.
just like, if I could just get something flat and large and big, it's gonna be way easier. So I was looking on Amazon for like rafts, and then I like came across this pink flamingo, and I was like, that's dope.
It was dope.
So I think I'm just gonna keep experimenting with different animals.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm excited about
That's what's up.
what's happening.
What about Leah? What is your current thoughts about the show and your solo project too? Kind of critiquing.
Oh yeah, we tape every zoo. With Too Many Zoos, we tape every show.
Amazing! Wow.
Sometimes the like video doesn't turn out that well.
Yeah.
Because we put it in like some like kind of part of the audience sometimes, or near the stage, or just like, you know what I mean. It's hard to like really know what's gonna turn out.
Right.
But when we're on tour, whenever we don't have a show, if it's like a travel day, we'll listen to or watch as many shows as we can in
Cool.
that day
As a band.
as a band.
Wow.
Awesome.
Like in the car,
Yeah.
and then you guys kind of like break it down together, or just talk
Yeah.
about things you.
Yeah, we just like
That's cool.
just listen and be like, You know, if it's something like not super important, like, oh, like that part kind of rushed, like, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. But be like, oh, like, well, what happened there? Like, and then like pause it. Be like, oh, I thought you were going to this groove. I thought you were doing this.
It's like a play-by-play.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because we're just like working on kind of getting our set tighter. Because basically we like decided that what we want to do is our original style of playing the subway. We were just like improvising and just jamming. And then we like wrote all our songs through doing that, and now we're trying to just like have it so that whenever we do a show, it's all songs, and we're just doing all the songs, and like maybe a little bit of improvisation, because now we're trying to book like more like late night stuff, sometimes after shows, sometimes just on a different day where it's like that's just our straight improvisation. So it's just jamming all night, just like kind of like a rave vibe, as opposed to our like show that's more just like songs.
Word.
So,
Sick.
Yeah.
Where would you do a late night?
We did one Philly with Moon Hooch in like a warehouse.
You're getting a call. Is that someone's? Oh.
Let me just
Sorry to
ignore.
interrupt.
Ignore.
So wait, we're not actually signing this one, right? Because it's already signed.
Should we
I'm
sign
so
that one?
confused.
Let's
You
sign,
sign this one.
let's sign it on screen so
All
that
right.
you guys know we're really serious. We're
All right.
signing these
Do the other
chips for
side.
you.
All right, I'll do the other side.
Like do you know how many people have signed up for the giveaway? No?
Oh, there's like hundreds of entries now.
What? Right now?
Okay,
I
now
signed
That's
mine.
so
Alright, so
wait, we have
we're
like hundreds of people signing up to get chips.
137.
That's dope.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we're
That is
signing this bag of
so
chips, but also don't want people to forget about the Polaroid because I just want them to know there's a
Yeah.
Polaroid coming.
So basically you can like if you win this, you can sit at home and
Wait for the Polaroid.
yeah, and have something to eat, you know? It's pretty exciting.
And if you live in Australia, you can still make it on Friday. I mean, I don't know if that's actually true.
Somebody is saying, Grace, please say my name. Okay, Mateo, say your name.
Shout out.
Shout out to Mateo. Just so you guys know,
Who wants a shout out from Leo?
oh my God, you better tip for that. Tip Leo P right now.
I don't know.
Also,
I-
guys, no
What's
artificial
it? You have to
colors
give
or
a shout out. I put
flavors
you on the spot.
in this.
I don't know.
Join the giveaway.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really see.
Okay, we did it. We signed, and we're gonna also get 2 more bags, and we're gonna sign it, and we're gonna pick 3 people if you join the giveaway. And again, the link is
Signed chips.
Signed chips.
Signed chips.
Wow, this might have to be the thing now. Whoever you have on your show.
Signed. And you know the craziest thing is like, so basically, how you guys should know how this came together. Like, I'm playing with. Stoked to play with Spencer on Friday, and then I saw Leo's comment saying that he was gonna be there, and then like I texted Leo and was like, "Yo, let's hang out." And then I was like, "Wait, it'd be really cool if we do a live stream because we just got this. The apartment just got this great setup, and then it just so happened that they like both could be here at the same time, and so this is like the first time this couch has gotten
It's a good couch.
some
great
super
couch.
musical special guest love.
I'm excited to see where the series goes.
I think it might have to become a series.
Oh.
That's pretty dope.
For sure.
I didn't even think of
Oh, well, I feel like we're here at the Grace Show right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Hearts if it should be the great show. I like the sounds of that.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
I think it's a great idea. You already like have a thing going,
And kind of simultaneously living in the social media world, it's nice to be able to like film it and then it lives up on all of our YouTubes and Facebooks and Instagrams. And the other night, maybe we'll do this tonight, I don't know, depending on if these guys have time or want to do it. People can actually request in to join the call, and you could ask a question.
we should do that.
That could be cool. Should we play another thing? Do you guys want to hear another thing? Or can we play them something?
Yeah, I
You
can.
have a song, right? You said you
I have a song.
I
Yeah.
have to leave in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I've extended to that. in my
Okay.
head.
Awesome.
Or I guess pack up in 15 minutes.
I have a track that we could do. It's the Rolling Stones song "Miss You," and there's a little remix, and it's basically in E major concert. So I'll pull that up. It's off live in Brooklyn City.
So that's gonna be C sharp for the E flat instrument.
And there's a few moments
and F
that-
sharp for
yeah.
the B flat
There's a few
instrument.
moments it goes to minor too, but why don't I just start playing it and singing it, and then at any moment, if you guys, we can just, there could be pads, there could be, also it's just a beat, so it's a dope beat, it's not just beat. And we
It's
can
just a
we,
beat.
we
Wow,
can-
really hating on this beat. You know that beat has feelings?
The beat has feelings. We could also just jam out on the track. Let's do it. Okay. Is that loud enough?
The other one, the master.
Is this a Grace Kelly original remix? This is dope.
Yes. Here's the E. I've been holding on so long, I've been sleeping alone, Lord, I miss you. I've been hanging on the phone, I've been sleeping all alone, I wanna kiss you. Yeah. Well, I've been haunting my dreams, been staring in my sleep, Lord, and I miss you. I've been waiting in the hall, I've been waiting on your call, I wanna kiss you. We can all play over this part. I guess I'm lying to myself. It's just you and no one else, Lord. I miss you. I've been waiting in the hall. I've been waiting on your call. I wanna kiss you. Yes.
Dope.
That's sick. That's sick.
That's what's up. So that is us with zero rehearsal.
Jamming.
Yep.
Should we take what time is it? I know Leo has to go soon.
I got 13 minutes.
Should we take a caller? What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm down. I'm down.
Also, wait, did you produce that?
This is a J3PO production. Who's
Oh.
my keys player? Super
Great.
killed it. Yeah,
Awesome.
he's killing it.
Love it.
He's out in LA, killing it.
Love it.
Let's take a
taking questions.
So,
Yo.
have you guys done this before?
How do we take
I never
questions?
done.
So you see that red button that's lit up on all of our screens on Instagram? That's basically somebody who wants to call in.
Oh, okay.
So what we're gonna do is just give a couple minutes to whoever
Oh, no.
is calling in. It's not that we don't like you. It's just we can't have we can't have a full blown
All right.
discussion. Okay, okay. I'll do mine first. Here we go. We are going to go live with Tristan. All right, here we go. We're going live with Tristan.
Oh, we're going live.
Yeah, like Tristan's gonna pop up.
Whoa.
My heart is beating. I'm excited to meet
where's
Tristan. It's
Tristan?
waiting for. What's up, Tristan?
Oh God, hello.
Hello.
Tristan.
Hey.
Are you there?
Hello.
I think you might need to flip the screen.
We got the audio.
Oh.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, you look comfy.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
You have any questions for us?
I don't know.
Oh. Did you sign up for the giveaway contest? Cause
No.
no. Okay.
It's all good,
all
man.
good.
How you doing?
Tired.
Tired.
Cool.
Word.
Don't want to be at school today.
Nice.
What grade are you in?
Junior.
Do you play an instrument?
Yeah, I play bari sax.
Do you know about Leo P?
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
Very big.
He's a very big.
Very
fan.
big
Are you a
fan.
very big fan?
Very big fan. Sorry.
Well, you're meeting him kind of in the flesh in this moment.
Almost.
Almost. That's what's up. What song are you currently working on?
I've actually been working on transcribing Leo's solo in Voido from a few years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, from Lucky Chops, yeah, word.
That's what's up. Good luck with that. We're gonna take another caller because we have people tuned in. But thanks for calling.
Peace, dude. Good. Keep working.
Nice to meet you.
Epic.
He looked comfy. He was like
He
in
did.
bed.
Yeah, man.
That's a great way to be like. I watch live streams when I'm in bed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should we take
One of Leo's people?
Yeah, sure.
Leo, you've never done this before?
I know, I've never done this before.
Brace yourselves.
All right, yo.
Everybody brace yourself.
Call
So I
in.
press this thing right here?
Press that, yeah. I hope this person has clothes on.
Yeah, I don't.
Remember that website where like
Wait.
you would just like click and
I don't. Who should
Okay,
I pick?
so
it was kind of
just
crazy.
pick one.
Whoa, there's so many people.
Should I pick my mom?
Oh my god, I'd love to meet your mom.
Yeah.
Is she?
I don't know if she
requesting?
would though. I don't think. No, she doesn't want me to like. She doesn't want me to blow up her Instagram. You
My
know?
mom's watching too. My mom and dad, I think, were commenting.
I don't know. So, like, I don't know who to
Oh,
pick.
all those people want to go live?
I guess.
Wait, no. Go to the top. I think it's in the top Oh my god, those are all requests. Oh my god.
Mr. Popular.
I don't know. Pick somebody.
Okay.
So you press their butt. You press their.
I'm gonna press the first one.
Maybe and then you press add.
All right.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like, you know,
James.
when you're getting upgraded to like, you know, Delta Plus.
Yeah.
This person better be stoked.
Are they coming?
They're waiting.
All right, we're taking callers, everybody.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, yo, what's up?
What's up?
Who are you?
I'm James.
Do you
What's
know-
up, James?
Nice to meet you, James.
What's
I don't
up,
know
James?
James, but I do now.
James, good hair.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's going on?
My heart's beating right now.
Wow.
Your what?
Heart's beating.
My heart's
Oh,
beating right now.
your screen is also beating.
Where are you? Where are you in the
Your heart's
world?
beating. Whoa, my
I'm in
heart's
San
beating.
Antonio, Texas.
Luckily.
Dope. San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, word.
We're very happy your heart is beating.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So do you have any questions?
Yes, I do have a question. So right now I'm in high school. And
Okay.
I would like to know, like, how do I get my name out to be a professional like y'all guys one day?
It's a really good question.
Wow. I would just say find something that you feel like you really love and you're really good at. I mean, it might be obvious that's music, but I mean specifically find something in music that you love, that you're really good at, and you feel like you kind of have an extra edge on, and then just push it as hard as you can and just perform for anyone, anywhere, anytime, as much as you can.
How long did you
Dope.
play in the subway
Totally agree.
for
I've
initially?
been playing saxophone for 5 years now.
5
Yeah.
years?
Oh, word.
Wow, nice. What
Yeah.
sax? Barry?
I play alto, baritone, tenor.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would kind of say, I think this is a great question, so I'm going to jump in there. I think it's really important to hone in on the craft, and there's so many with social media. It's incredibly distracting sometimes, and easy to measure things just on likes and all that. But I think it's important to have X amount of time to just hone in on. Oh, it's paused on me. Your craft, your thing. It's a great thing to be able to document it as well on social media and be able to share the process. I know it's paused, but I'm just gonna keep going because people are listening.
Yeah.
I think there's other people that. Okay, well, I guess that ended.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, that ended. That's
Yeah,
that's
he still sees you though.
that was
He's
a great,
there.
great
He's there.
question. I think it takes a lot of heart, soul, passion to be an artist, and you really just gotta.
Give it everything.
Yeah.
You got to give it everything. I mean, you're in school right now. A lot of you are in school. You have to do school. Part of it is just doing only music. So, I'm not saying don't do school because you absolutely have to. But when you're ready to fully commit, that's like when you're really going to be able to, get somewhere with it. I feel like, these guys are like fully dedicated to their craft. There's nothing else that they're doing, and social media really helps. Obviously, get the word out. So. Yeah, once you find that thing Leo was talking about, start doing it as much as possible and putting it out there. And I would also add to that collaboration. I think collaboration is like so key to learning about yourself and learning from other people and just like soaking things up, and it's fun. Yeah.
Okay, so the first time Leo and I finally connected in person, we've been talking on Instagram for months. Why did Leo send?
I don't know.
Oh, I have 1 minute remaining. I think it's Instagram time.
Oh, we got
Okay.
time.
We
I got
probably
17 seconds
we probably
left.
should peace. All right.
All right.
Well, that's
Bye.
perfect time, guys. So everybody have a good.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Oh, guys, giveaway. Remember, you can win these 3 bags of signed chips, Polaroids, and you just need to go to the link bit.ly/signed chips, and it's super easy to enter, and literally like these are yummy, and I think we already have had a few hundred people sign up, which is dope because we've only been streaming for like less than an hour. Awesome. Well, peace.
Peace.
See you on Friday.
Yeah.
We should come back with another live, like in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, are we still live? Are we
Still alive.
Oh, on the
Bye.
YouTube and
Yeah.
okay, well we're gonna peace out. Bye everybody.
Peace.
Aww. We had people